Right, then this is now my WrestleMania 41 Night 2 predictions now for you guys. We did Night 1 yesterday. We're doing Night 2 today. Let's get right into it, starting with the Women's World Championship match. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. This is an interesting match, in my opinion. The build-up's been it's been a mess, put it that way. It's been pretty much a mess. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's been awful, the build-up to it. But I think that Io Sky will win. She's got to win. I don't want to see Rhea win again. I don't want her being the champ again. I'm just bored of seeing her title reigns. Bianca, not just yet. Io's only just won the belt, really. So I think she should win. She's been the outsider of this whole feud as well. So it makes sense if Io Sky gets the win here, in my opinion. That's what I'm going to say. Io Sky wins. She's going to end up pinning. She's going to end up pinning Rhea Ripley. Then her Bianca Belair will have the feud that was meant to just be between those two. So I think she'll pin Ripley. But then we'll probably go back to Bianca and Rhea feud, though, won't we? I don't know, but Io's got to win, put it that way. Io Sky has got to win this match. I won't be happy if she loses. I want to see her win. Okay, next up we've got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm going with AJ Styles to win this match. I think, if I'm being real, AJ Styles needs to win. AJ Styles needs a big win. We need to see him back in the big title feuds. And if AJ Styles wins here, we're going to see him fight for the IC title down the line. I feel like it's a good win for him. And against Logan Paul, I know people say AJ deserves better, but Logan's a big all-round name, and AJ Styles is a big name himself in wrestling. If AJ Styles wins this, it gets his name out there even more, just to a proper good wide audience, really. So I want to see AJ Styles win this match than see him push on more, because AJ Styles deserves more. He probably does. He deserves to be fighting for a title at WrestleMania. But yeah, a win here, I think, really puts him back into the picture. So we need to see AJ Styles win. Logan Paul doesn't need to win. There's always going to be big matches there for him. Same for AJ, but it just makes more sense to go in a better direction with AJ Styles as of now. Like, he's 47. We need to see a few more title reigns from AJ Styles. So get him a win here. It's going to be an interesting one later on in the year. I'm going with AJ Styles. Next up, we've got the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez taking on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This is an interesting one. I think that we are going to see... I have a feeling we're going to see new champs. I'm going to be going with Bayley and Lyra Valkyria to win this match. I'd like to see Liv Morgan and Raquel win, but I reckon there's going to be something that happens with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. One of them cost one another by accident, and then there'll be a bit of a fallout between those two on the Raw after WrestleMania. So I think Bayley and Lyra will win. I do like Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez together, though, as champs. They could do more with it, but I feel like if they want to have, a babyface team go after them, it probably will be Bayley and Lyra. Plus, Lyra will then be a double champ, and Bayley does deserve some gold around her waist. So, yeah, I reckon Bayley and Lyra Valkyria will win this match. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, not really been much of a build-up to it whatsoever, though. Anyway, next up, we've got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is someone who bloody deserves better. Put it that way. He does 100% deserve better than this match against Damian Priest. It's in a Sin City street fight. I mean, who even bloody cares about this match? I don't really care at all. I'm not going to lie. Drew shouldn't be in this match. They fought like less than a year ago at Clash at the Castle. Like, why is this happening again? Personally, though, if they actually want to do something interesting with this match, they should actually have Damian Priest to win. And I'm saying this because Drew McIntyre losing at WrestleMania again. I mean, he won last year, but obviously, then got cashed in on. But look, if Damian Priest wins this match and Drew McIntyre loses, it just makes Drew McIntyre's character seem more interesting with a loss. And then he builds himself back up again. It's kind of the whole thing that WWE have been doing at the moment. Drew McIntyre just gets cost time and time again. And that should probably be what happens this time. But he loses like via... they can't do a roll-up in a street fight. But he'll probably lose this match. There'll be some stupid shenanigans going on. And Drew will lose. And that's what they probably have to do. Because then it just adds that bit more spike to Drew's character overall. I know it puts him further away from a title shot, but does it really, though? I don't know. I think Damian Priest will win. I am going with that narrative. Damian Priest wins and Drew's character is shenanigans. But again, I won't be surprised if Drew wins and we go that way. But if we want to do something interesting, have Drew McIntyre lose. And, this is him still deserving better, though, because it does something with his character. I feel like a loss, as I said, makes his character more interesting. And then he'll start winning again. He'll become champ again one day. Anyway, there we go. We've got, next up, the Fatal 4-Way match. Braun Breaker defending his IC title against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I think that Finn Balor will win this match. I like to see him win. If Braun loses, it don't matter at all. People will probably mostly be favouring him to win, but Finn's got to win. I want to see some title around. I want to see some gold around Finn's waist, and it just a win for Finn Balor. It just pushes him out the Judgment Day even more. Him wanting to do everything on his own. He's got to win this match, and after Braun Breaker can push on, do his own thing, trying to go for a world title possibly at some point. He could be the first challenger for Jay or Gunther, whoever wins that one. And then Dominic Mysterio, what happens with him? He still bloody continues feuding with Finn, kind of. He could be the first challenger for the IC title. Then with Penta, he can continue doing his thing. He'll get a title one day as well. But the right way to go is to have Finn Balor win. He hasn't held a singles title in bloody God knows how long. Finn's got to win this, in my opinion. I believe he will. Okay, next up, this is interesting. We go to Randy Orton versus his opponent to be confirmed. And I think from what's been teased on SmackDown and all that, the most recent one, it's going to be Solo. But then apparently there's something that it might not even happen now. And Rusev has re-signed with the WWE recently. And I reckon it could be him coming out at WrestleMania on SmackDown. Nicole just says, it's going to be a surprise opponent. Then he walks out with Rusev. And it's Rusev who is going to be Randy Orton's opponent at WrestleMania. Either way, whoever it is, whatever they do, if it's Nick Aldis, it won't be though. It's Solo or Rusev. I think Randy Orton should win the match. I mean, is that good for Rusev when he's coming back in though? I don't know. You can't really predict. If it's Solo, Randy Orton will win. If it's Rusev, you can't really call it. But as we don't fully know what the match is at the time of filming this video, I'm going to just say who I think it possibly will be. If it is Solo, Randy will win. If it's Rusev, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, these are the two who I think it would be as of now while filming this on the Tuesday. Anyway, next up, we go to our main event, Cody Rhodes versus heel John Cena. Who will win this? It's going to be John Cena. He's going to be 17-time world champ. He's going to break the record as a heel. That's what we want to see. It makes no sense if he doesn't win. Like, he's got to win the match if we're talking logically here. He deserves to win. All the work being done with his heel turn. He's got to beat Cody Rhodes. He's not going to hold the title for too long. He'll probably lose it at SummerSlam to Cody or something. Cody will still be in the big mix, of course. He's not going to disappear after the loss. He'll probably still be feuding with Cena, kind of. But John Cena's got to win. It's going to be a good match. John Cena might cheat somewhat as well. The Rock actually could get involved here. I hope that The Rock is ringside for John Cena. And I reckon The Rock might actually cost Cody Rhodes as well. Help out John Cena kind of cheating a little bit. And John Cena will win this match and become a 17-time world champion. As he wants to do, he wants to ruin wrestling completely. And yeah, John Cena will win. He's got to. Story's been interesting. It's a massive, massive match. One of the biggest matches in WWE history, in my opinion. And yeah, John Cena's got to win this. So yes, that is what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all in a bit.